distinguished guests, I'd like to stand on existing protocol. I actually had no idea, absolutely no idea that I'm supposed to give any goodwill remark. But like Dr. Amina mentioned, we all have someone that we've lost. About 4 years ago, I also lost a sister. People will be wondering, sister, what kind of sister? She lost her dad, who is my father's junior brother, when she was 6. So he died in a plane crash, so my dad adopted her. If money can save anybody, it could have saved Fatima Bello Dangote. We did everything possible, but she didn't make it. But I think the main issue was we found out very, very late. She complained about headaches, you just go to the hospital, you go to a clinic, also they will just recommend that she goes to rest, or just give her medication and all. It was when she decided to do MRI, but it was just very late. By the time we found out, they gave her about 6 months to live. She lived 18 months. She fought it, but she gave in. But I think the main issue was we didn't really detect it early. So I know for sure early detection is very, very important. I got it from most of the messages I heard today. But we all, most of us here are, I would say we're guilty of ignoring signs. I've seen somebody who has found out about her breast cancer at stage 2 and she's okay today. So I think the main message today would be to, just listen to your body, but I think checkup is not just important to the communities. It's also not important to us. I don't do it a lot, and a lot of people is when you get to 40 that you start to do it. So I think medical checkups, early detection. But I think what I want to do today is to thank the amazing First Ladies here, fighting for people to either detect early or push them to seek for treatment. But what I would urge is, we have in my head, I think of them as the leaking pipe. We can sit down here and talk to each other, but the woman or the man that needs to hear this are not here. So we should try and go to the communities like the First Ladies are doing, but it's not just their jobs, it's also our job. So we should try and go to that person that is not going to be able to be here, that person that does not have the privilege, those people that have left through the leaking pipes, the people that have no access to hospital, no access to the knowledge of this is what's wrong with me. I think we all need to play a role, but thank you so much, Your Excellencies, for playing a role. Thank you. All right.
Okay, please another round of applause for her. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, permit me to recognize the following people. Zuera Yusufu, MD, CEO, Dangote Foundation, please a round of applause. Adenike Fajemi Roku, GED, Residence Office at Dangote Industries Limited. I require applause. Thank you.
To say we've seen a lot in Nigeria, and we are very passionate about making a difference to the lives of the average Nigerian. We are committed to that, and we do that every day by bringing innovative solutions and medications and a collaborative spirit, just to ensure that this menace of cancer is addressed fully and properly. And that has not been an easy task. We're very pleased and honored by the partnership we have with the First Ladies Against Cancer. We must commend the work that has been done by every individual First Lady in their own states to bring a relief to the people in their states. Thank you very much, Maz. We also have to commend this collaboration of coming together. On a state level, a lot has been done, and we know the drive to do something at the national level is also needed, and that is why this drive that has come and is being led by the First Ladies is commendable, and we please encourage them with another round of applause. I will just say one or two more things. Be rest assured that we will be here as an organization to continue to work with you and support you to ensure that wherever we need to get the discussion and narrative of breast cancer to, we get it there. Because it's important for all of us. Our mothers, our wives, our children, our daughters are all affected by this. Cancer is no respecter of persons. And as a community and as a country, we must address this fully. So I'd like to thank you very much, Maz, Your Excellencies, for all the work you are doing, for the collaborative spirit you've brought by coming together to do this, and for the individual efforts you are all doing. I'd like to thank you very much. God bless you, and God bless the works of your hands.
There's something that visuals does. It conveys a message without too many words. And these actions, they just remain on people's minds. And visuals are very, very powerful to send messages, change the norms, challenge the narratives. So, in order of special preference, I'd like to recognize my one and only Auntie Joke Silva. Please rise up for recognition. A round of applause. Hey! Next, I'd like to recognize. Are you in the movie Ogabilu? Okay. I'd like to recognize Ogabilu. I call him Ogabilu. Femi Adebayo. Please give him a round of applause. I can see Honorable Desmond Elliott in the building, please. Of the Lagos State House of Assembly, a round of applause. They are still with us. It's okay. Next, I'd like to recognize a friend, a sister, and colleague, very proud of her, Bimbo Akintola. Please a round of applause for her. Very fine girl, great actress, Omomi Dada. Please a round of applause for her. She's in the building. Please let's give a warm applause to Poluke Daramola. Please stand up. Oh, there you are. Ade Jiwura Gold, please stand up for recognition. A round of applause. And of course, there's a special one that spices it up. It's not you. No, it's not you. Please, let's also recognize Femi Adebayo. In conjunction with Leah Foundation, he produced this movie, Diamonds in the Sky. Now, the special one, he knows himself. The director, very troublesome, Mr. Kule Afolayan. Please, let's give him a round of applause. It's time, ladies and gentlemen. This story is about three families, the challenges they face, and the question is, will they come out and shine like a diamond in the sky? Let's have the movie. Thank you.
ọmọ mi dáadáa. And of course, the owner of this project, all these directions are from him. Without him, we couldn't have interpreted it this way. Please put your hands together for our director, Kule Afolayan. Your Excellencies, my dear audience, please permit me to invite. So please invite people who want to bed. Please permit me to invite Auntie Dr. Silva and the directors to say a few things. Thank you very much, ma'am.
So many things have happened since we shot the film. I've had a sweet year this year. I'm now a grandmother, and but it was also, I had my granddaughter in April, but in February, a couple of months before, I lost my younger sister to breast cancer. A battle of about 5 years. And, so I feel really good that one had, I was very happy to have participated in the film because I knew at that time, I knew what we were battling. And so it was good to be part of the crusade. And I really want to thank all the First Ladies that have come together for this advocacy. We have a really bad habit in Nigeria of working in silos. Everybody wants to be their local champion. But the coming together is so fantastic. It's a stroke of genius. It means that there will be shared resources, and it means that instead of whimpering, there'll be roaring. There'll be a roaring within the nation on the advocacy for cancer. And also, I think it also speaks something very germane to the Nigerian condition, which is unity. These are women who have come from different corners of Nigeria and are working together. So it shows that Nigeria is not just a geographical expression. It is a nation in which the mothers of the nation care so much about the nation that they are working together. So Your Excellencies, from someone from this side who has lost someone to this disease, I say thank you. I say the Lord continue to strengthen you. I say the Lord continue to uphold you. And I say that everything that you do, may the Lord just make it, instead of a whimper, a trumpet sound. And you shall go not only from within Nigeria, but across Africa. It shall be a sample for the rest of Africa to follow. And, of course, the rest of the world. God bless all of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, man. Now to the director, before I call on the big and the biggest fish after the director.
Thank you. Fraser's mother already said everything. Anyway, good evening, everyone, Your Excellencies. For me, I felt so privileged to have been part of this. I remember when I was invited, Femi, my brother and colleague, called me, and Excellency, the former First Lady of Kwara State, my state, invited us to a meeting, and everything was put on the table. For me, this was not just a film for entertainment. This was a cause, a crusade. And, after a bit of research and all of that, I said to her that this is something that we need to do, but not just do it, but get it to everywhere, every homes, every schools, and everywhere possible. And after making the film, of course, I saw it, and I think we did a good job. Can we clap for the cast, please? We were a bit worried about, okay, how do we get people to see it? Because this is not another entertainment film. If you give this to distributors in the cinemas, they won't even show it. And the Leah Foundation put a lot of money into making this happen. And I said to Her Excellency, I said, the only way is to get people of like minds, people who believe in this, to rally around it and ensure that we do free screenings in different locations, from schools, secondary schools, higher institutions. If I put it on the field like we used to do in those days, set up projectors and let everybody see it. As a matter of fact, I didn't know that men are also prone to breast cancer. Someone interviewed me outside and said, how do you do advocacy, or would you like to make a film where you show that men can also, and I'm like, okay, cancer, and all of that. There's a lot that people don't know about cancer, and I'm glad that this came out, not just as another film to watch and laugh about. It's very educative, it's very informative, and it's very entertaining. Once again, I say thank you, ma'am, for the privilege to have worked with you on this. And I would like to encourage all the other first ladies here. In fact, I think this is just the right cause. We should do more of this so that all those in the rural area, the less privileged, those who can't even afford to go to cinema or watch DSTV, can afford to get all these information and make best use of it. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you very much. And of course, this wouldn't have happened if the very, very wonderful woman in our lives, that woman that believes so much in entertainment, that woman that believes so much in passing that very strong message through this movie, couldn't have said yes to this project. We fought day and night. She's extremely detailed. And she will call me, Femi, I don't think that will work. I want doctors so quick. Let's call another doctor. It's been back and forth. Please permit me to call on this side the former First Lady of Kwara State, Deaconess Obalewa Hamid. Mommy, thank you very much. Thank you. Please come forward.
Your Excellencies here present this evening, I'm so overwhelmed. The only thing I can say tonight is that I am grateful to God Almighty for giving life to this vision. This had taken countless sleepless nights, lots of prayers and fasting, but I'm just grateful that we're here tonight. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Can we all take the bow? Thank you. Thank you. Let me see good one. Wave to people. Thank you, Kate.
My name is Adebayo Blackgold, and I'm here to support Femi Adebayo. I just watched his recent movie. It's not out yet though. Diamonds in the Sky. A very informative, educative, interesting movie. It is about breast cancer. And as we all know, breast cancer is a very deadly disease that we really need to, in fact, we need to do it as a course in all schools in our society. They need to talk about the treatment, the symptoms, and everything. We all need to know about it. And in Diamonds in the Sky, Femi Adebayo nailed it. Yeah, he did so well in support of Leah Foundation. And also Bimbo Akitola, Omoumi Dada, Binta Yomogaji, Baba Adebayo himself, Joke Silva. Oh my gosh. I love the movie and it's very, very informative. That is just it. The awareness about cancer, interesting. I love it. And there's some things I don't even know about breast cancer and any cancer at all. Thank God for the movie, Diamonds in the Sky. Thumbs up. Well done, guys.
The movie was nice, and then the event was classy and very beautiful as well.
And wherever it's supposed to be, nice. You will enjoy this entertaining, educative, and informative. Thank you.
May we now unveil our logo, official logo, indicating this unity. Unity for a purpose and for a good cause. Okay. To the front. Isn't it beautiful? One of my granddaughters, because I have this program for young girls between ages 10 and 15. I'm grooming them to be technology leaders. We have summer program 2 weeks where we train them in ICT and solar. In addition, there are other things that we'll introduce them to. Because they are young girls, we want them to be aware of what is happening in the world of women, because very soon they will grow up to be women. All those health challenges that face women, we want them to be aware at the very young age, and they include breast and cervical cancers. So these are my young girls. They've been trained to become breast cancer advocates. Akerimale will come here to demonstrate how to do breast self-examination. Akerimale, come in. So come on in.
I'm an advocate of breast cancer. I've been trained to create awareness and to enlighten people about breast cancer. I'm not here to scare or frighten anyone, but to let everyone have the knowledge of this trendy scourge called breast cancer. How to be breast aware. For those that are still menstruating, 2 to 5 days after menstruation, check your breast. For those that are not menstruating, choose a day in a month and check your breast. What to look for during breast self-examination: if there is any changes in the size and shape of the breast, any unusual pain in the breast, nipple discharge, lumps or any thickness of the breast, changes in the skin and size of the breast. How to examine the breast: stand in front of a mirror, remove your clothing, place your left hand on your head, and you use your 3 middle fingers, and it goes in a circular motion from outside the breast to the nipple to the armpit. You change your arm, and you use your 3 middle fingers, and it goes in a circular motion from outside the breast to the nipple to the armpit. Thereafter, you press to see if there is any changes or discharge. You see a doctor. Take note, not all breast pain are cancerous, but ensure you see a doctor if you discover any changes. Nevertheless, breast cancer doesn't kill as people think. One is at a safer side when it's been detected earlier, before it gets to an advanced stage, when it becomes incurable. That is why we say early detection saves life. Brecan, giving hope, saving life. Brecan, giving hope, saving life. Thanks.
Thank you very much. If my sister's in trouble, so am I. I will fight for her. I will speak for her. Ladies and gentlemen, Her Excellencies, at this juncture, I'd like to call on the First Lady of Ekiti State, Her Excellency Erelu Bisi Fayemi. Please let's give her a round of applause. Words mean nothing unless they're backed by actions.
Haven't we enjoyed this wonderful venue? Haven't we? Did you enjoy our snacks? Did you drink our drink? Did you see our Nollywood stars on parade? Ranging from my absolutely amazing sister, Silva, to our wonderful daddy Adebayo, and his handsome son, Femi Adebayo, and Honorable Desmond, and the incomparable Bimbo Akintola, Auntie, and your Mokaji, and all the other amazing stars. Haven't you admired all your other sisters wearing all shades? Pink, magenta, purple. Haven't you had a wonderful time? Okay now. Halima, are you still around? I hope you enjoyed the show as well. Okay, good. And all our other sponsors. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, a few years ago, I was joking with a friend of mine, and I was asking, you haven't sent anything to my foundation, and you know we do all this great work. And he told me, Excellency, and for those who are not Yoruba speakers, what he said to me was, we cannot supply water to an ocean. Now he meant it in jest, but it is actually not a funny joke at all when we are talking about cancer or when we are talking about breast cancer. If I were to ask us all here to put up our hands, if there's someone who we know who has passed on breast cancer, I'm sure almost everyone puts up their hands. And there are many of us here who are survivors of breast cancer. So, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we would like this wonderful work to continue. We are all running foundations in our various states. But as you heard earlier, we decided to come together, to pool our resources together, to advocate and to do what we can to make sure that every woman that we know of can have access to information, access to treatment, access to support. And all this costs money. This amazing film that we've seen, that each and every one of us here has committed to taking back to our states, is also going to cost money to take around. So ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of all the 36 First Ladies in Nigeria, I would like to appeal to you. Please put your money where your heart is.
Have decided to be somewhere else this evening, but you chose to honor us with your presence. We do not take it lightly. We are very grateful. We pray that the Lord will take you all home safely. Thank you so very much. And just like H.E.O. said, we all are advocates. In our little sphere of influence, let's begin to talk to people about breast cancer and blood cancer. Thank you.
Kudos to all the first ladies that have come together, to fight and continue to advocate for this scourge. I also want to employ others to engage in one or two activities, especially through entertainment, of all these deadly diseases that people need to be aware of. So thank you very much. I'm excited about this. Thank you.
We need more projects like this in this country. Thank you.
We sure hope you enjoyed this video. For more entertaining video content such as behind the scenes of music videos and movies, music concerts, premieres, interviews, and exclusive gists, subscribe now to our YouTube channel Goldmyne TV and be unleashed into a world of super excitement.